Why is Splendor Duel the perfect board game for two? Find out in this review, as we unbox the ins and outs of this game together. So let's dive in. When we found out Splendor now came in a two-player version called Splendor Duel, the CAMeeple duo knew it was a board game to play at home immediately. The cover really depicts what you're going to get, a competitive grab for crowns between two foes. On a side note, if you look closely, it looks like a shocked face. As massive fans of Seven Wonders Duel, we are thrilled to discover Splendor Duel is co-designed by the same designer, Bruno, alongside Marc, who created Splendor. With this knowledge, we knew this would be a must-have in our collection. Also, with the similar name of adding Duel to an established popular board game, it was a massive hint they were related. Once we brought the game home, we spent many nights playing the game, as it's quick to set up and the flow really picks up every turn, resulting in an intense game of grabbing gems and cards to complete one of the three conditions: 20 points all up, 10 crowns, or 10 points with the same gem type. The cartoony art on the cards are fantastic, giving a sense of a more casual, fun vibe compared to its more serious older sibling, Splendor. The components are made at a high quality standard, which enables the new features and mechanics to shine and flourish. All of this adds to the experience, that is Splendor Duel. What did I like about this two-player competitive board game? In comparison to Splendor, I do enjoy the fact you engage more with your opponent, compared to the original. From experience, Splendor does become an intense, silent match as you grab the gems and cards, but this two-player version is a lot more interactive, giving players a chance to voice their actions during a turn, as there are a lot more options to utilize compared to before. This happens mostly when you utilize one of the two new optional actions, one being the ability to use a privilege, the scroll item, which gives the player the ability to get a gem or pearl of their choice on the playing field. Another optional action is replenishing the game board from this bag, giving the player a chance to get a new batch of gems or pearls. However, the downside to this is that it's one of the few ways your opponent can gain one of the three privileges. What I also like are the new additions Splendor Duel brings to the table. This includes the optional turn options I mentioned before, as well as the various ability cards that will shake up the playing field once acquired. Another change is the three winning conditions, which really keeps your opponent guessing on what you're trying to achieve. At the same time, you have no idea what your opponent is doing, which is a nice touch. The gem board has also been added, giving a unique way to set the gems up and keep things engaging. So what did I dislike about Splendor Duel? Hard to find any dislikes, as it's such a simple and elegant game, so I'll nitpick at a really fine detail that could be improved. The small detail is we lose track of where we are placing the gems and pearls during the replenishing of the board action. An idea could be to have two sides of a coin. With this change, you'd know where the gems were originally placed. So before you replenish the board, flip all the coins to one side, and then start filling the board with the different side showing. Losing track may seem like a small error on the players. However, if it does happen, it does break the flow. Let's wrap this up and hope this entices you to try Splendor Duel. If you enjoy Splendor, you'll definitely relish this faster-paced, two-player version. It grabs everything you know and love about Splendor and tweaks it enough to be a hit for two competitive souls to enjoy a board game session. If you haven't played Splendor, but enjoy playing two-player games, this is a must-have. Check out the comments below to share your own thoughts on the game.